Morning, children. Today we will start a new lesson of EVS, that is lesson number 3rd for class 4. Now here is your EVS textbook. Please open page number 14, everyone. Page number 14. And our chapter is chapter 3rd, our senses. Chapter 3rd, our senses. Right? First of all, I hope you all understood the first chapter very well and complete the given worksheet of chapter number 1. Today we will start chapter 3 through this video. We skip chapter number 2. Now we will start this chapter whenever our classes will conduct in school time. Okay? Now here is our chapter. Before starting this chapter, I want to show you some pictures of our sense organs. Before showing the pictures, now tell me how many sense organs do we have? If your answer is 5, then it is correct. We have 5 sense organs. Now have a look of them and repeat with me. Eye, nose, ear, tongue and skin. Alright. Now come to our chapter. Here is a warm-up exercise. Let's do it. Match the following sense organs with the senses. You can take the help of the given picture to do so. Now, here is a picture of a little boy showing his hearing ability with his ear, sight with eye, taste with tongue, touch with skin and smell with nose. Right. Now come to our matching. Ear connected with the ability of, now see here, ear connected with hearing. Right. So ear connected with the ability of sense of hearing. Nose, sense of smell. Skin, sense of touch. Tongue, sense of taste. And eye, sense of sight. Very good. Now here is our main content. Let's read it. Our sense organs help us in being aware of the things happening around us. We see, hear, smell, feel and taste with the help of the sense organs. What would happen if we close our eyes and shut our ears? If we are no longer able to use our eyes and ears, which other senses will we use to know the world around us? Let us find out in this chapter. We will find out these questions in this chapter through the reading and learning. Okay, now here is our first heading. The sense of touch. We will talk about the sense of touch. Our sense of touch helps us in feeling the texture of many things around us. The sense organ used while touching the skin. Touching is the skin. Our skin is connected to the brain through many nerves. These nerves act as messengers between the skin and the brain. Every time we touch something, the nerves on the skin carry the message to our brain. The brain processes the information and lets us know what we are touching. First of all, underline the word nerves. Right? And tell me the meaning of nerves. Nerves means a bundle of fibers in the body that transmits impulses of sensation to the brain or spinal cord. Alright. जिसको हम हिंदी में कहते हैं नस। नर्व को हम हिंदी में कहते हैं नस। ओके, सो इन दिस पैराग्राफ these nerves are found inside our body. They connected to our skin. If our skin touch anything like heat, cold, wet, dry, etc., these nerves immediately supply a message to our brain. Understood? For example, if we touch water, the nerves of the skin immediately send a message to our brain, and our brain processes the message and lets us know that we are touching something wet, which can be water. Okay, now here is an activity. Following are some items that you may easily find around you. Touch these items and note down whether they are rough or smooth, hard or soft, and wet or dry in your notebook. Do this activity in your rough copy. Alright, you can touch this type of items and note it down about that it is rough or smooth, hard, soft, wet, dry, etc. Okay, now come to the next paragraph. Our sense of touch helps us in feeling the heat, cold, pain, and pressure. It also helps us in sensing whether something is rough or smooth, hard or soft, and wet or dry. Right? It means whenever you touch something like heat, cold, pressure, rough, smooth, wet, dry, etc., the ability of sense of touching will help you to feel these type of things. Which type of ability? The ability sense of touch. Okay, now we will read the remaining topics in the next video. I hope you understood these paragraphs till here very well, and you will read once again till here in your homework. Okay? Children, today we will continue the reading of remaining third chapter, our senses. In our previous video, we studied about the sense organs and their functions, the sense of touch, and about nerves and their function. Now turn the page, open page number 16 everyone. Next heading is things that should not be touched. Things that should not be touched. There are some things that one should not touch. Touching these things might hurt or injure us or even make our skin itch badly. Following are some things that we should not touch as they might prove to be hazardous for us. What is meant by hazardous? Hazardous means dangerous, especially to people's health or safety. Okay, now here are some pictures of hazardous items. Children, don't touch them without the permit of your parents or your elders, right? For example, hot utensils, scissors and knives, blade, cactus, poison ivy, stinging nettle. Never touch these type of plants. They are allergenic or poisonous plants. Okay. Now our second heading is good touch and bad touch. Good touch and bad touch. Before starting this paragraph, this concept, I want to show you a picture. about good touch and bad touch. Watch this picture properly. Here are two pictures given. It is a good touch or it is a bad touch. What is a good touch? A good touch that makes the child feel secure, happy or comfortable. For the example, a mother's touch, a grandparent's touch, or a doctor examining a child, it is also a good touch. Okay. Now, what is a bad touch? What is a bad touch? Bad touch always make you uncomfortable, afraid or nervous. Okay. The child will not feel safe with a bad touch. For the example, if anyone touches you or hurting you or trying to beating you and tells him or her not to tell everyone or anyone, and you feel very insecure of them, it is a bad touch. This is the difference between in a good touch or in a bad touch. Okay, now come to our paragraph. All of us like being touched by our mothers. We can feel the love and warmth in our mother's touch. Thus, it is a good touch. As I taught through this picture, our mother's touch always be a good touch. However, the touch of all people is not the same. We feel uncomfortable when some people touch us in an unfriendly way. We should stay away from such people. The touch that makes us feel uncomfortable, scared and unsafe is a bad touch, right? Now, it is extremely important that we immediately inform our parents or teachers if anybody tries to touch us in a way that makes us feel uncomfortable, right? If anybody tries to hurting you, touches you by an uncomfortable way, you have to go and inform to your parents and your teachers. Okay, remember this. Now I hope you understood these paragraphs very well. Read again this paragraph till here in your homework. We will continue the remaining topics in the third video. Okay? Good morning, children. Today we will continue the reading of remaining topics of our third chapter, our senses. In our previous videos, in video 1st and 2nd, we studied about the sense organs and their functions, the sense of touch, about nerves and their function, things that should not be touched, and good touch and bad touch. Right? Now, here is the next topic, the sense of smell. The sense of smell. The special cells in our nose are called receptors. If we smell something, these receptors carry a signal to the brain, which then lets us know what the smell is. Our nose can smell the delightful fragrance of flowers, the mouth-watering aroma of a freshly baked cake, and the disgusting odor of rotten eggs and dirty shoes. First of all, there are special types of cells found in our nose. They are called receptors, right? These receptors nerve, this is also called receptor nerves. These receptor nerves responsible for the sense of smell. Sense of smell. Sense of smell also called olfaction. Okay. The brain interprets the combination of receptors to recognize any different type of smell or odor. It means these receptor nerves send a message to our brain that what smell is this. When our nose smells something, the receptors present in our nose send a message to the brain, right? Now we can smell different things with our nose, like disgusting smell or good smell. Differently abled and special people. You have read in class 3 that the people who cannot see or hear are called differently abled or special people, as these people do not have a sense of sight or the sense of hearing. Their other senses, such as the sense of smell and sense of touch, are very well developed. People who have no sense of sight use their fingers to touch the braille script and read. As we studied in class 3, the people who cannot see or hear are called disabled or special type of people, right? Those have no sense of sight, have no sense of hearing. Their other senses will more active or more well developed, like sense of touch, sense of smell. Okay. And people who have no sense of sight, the people who have no sense of sight are called blind people. Use their fingers to touch the braille script for their education, for their study. Okay, now I hope you understood this lesson very well. Read this lesson once again at your home. We will do the exercise of this lesson in the next video. Now here is a project work. Gather all your classmates together, blindfold one child in the group. The child who is blindfolded has a touch or hear the other children and guess their names. In the same way, each child will be blindfolded one by one and give a chance to play the guessing name. You can put a few objects such as a duster, chalk, pencil, coin, pen, etc. into a basket and let each blindfolded child pick up the objects and name them. At this time, you can play this game at your home with your family members. Have fun.